Another thing that I really liked in the demo was the bridge collapsing scene.
Tifa, are you okay?
Not really!
I thought it was a good step up actually from the original scene in that the bridge collapsed, and that happens in the original game. But in the original game, they crash down onto rocks below, and in this, they crash into a river. And I love how one of the troopers was carried away by the rapids, and not only does Sephiroth try to catch him, right, and save him, but then he spends like 2 hours looking for him after the fact. And then the group has to move on, which I thought was really good because it shows, again, that good side of Sephiroth, the one who cares about his team, which is great because it juxtaposes so well against the evil Sephiroth that we see later in the demo, right? And the 2 hours of searching for this lost trooper is a lot more compassionate than the original game where the group falls to the rocks below. And then they realize that one of the members of their party is missing. And Sephiroth literally says, quote, "It may sound cruel, but we have no time to search for him." And then they walk away. So it doesn't quite have the same impact emotionally there, right? Whereas the Rebirth approach of showing Sephiroth as a more like compassionate leader who cares about his party makes that fall from grace into evil that much more impactful, right?
Yeah.
Because we see that big distance, right? The more the game can have us love and relate to Sephiroth before he goes to the dark side or whatever, the bigger that emotional impact is, and the more we'll be invested emotionally in this whole story. So I thought that was really cool.
Yeah, there was something in that scene too that I don't know if you noticed it, and it could have just been me and my eyes or something, but they fall into the water, and I don't remember if it was the first or the second trooper that Sephiroth tried to grab, because I think Cloud grabbed the first one, if I'm not mistaken.
Cloud grabs the first one, at least in the demo.
It was the second one then.
And it's a good thing he did.
And it could have just been the animation, right? But it looked to me like Sephiroth tried to reach out and realized his arm wasn't long enough. And I saw like this black, like
Really?
Oily, almost like he tried to reach out with some kind of like black power of some dark power to try to get him.
It wasn't just his black glove?
No, this was like moving like oil or water would.
Huh. I'll have to look closer.
Again, it could have just been the water animation and it just looked funny.
Yeah.
But when I saw that, I was like, what is that? And then of course the guy like floats away. And the thing is like, this is Sephiroth. He's standing up in the middle of this like torrent of water. Everyone else is just like being taken away. He's literally just standing there in the middle of it, like nothing. So I'm wondering like, why could he not save this guy? The water can't even move him. That's how powerful he is. But yet he couldn't grab this guy. Like what happened here? And then of course I saw that like weird animation, but I was like, that just seems odd, right?
I'm sure when I'm doing B-roll for this episode, I can take a frame by frame look. I'll have to see. I don't know.
You tell me if you see that.
It happens pretty fast, so
He's clearly powerful enough to do whatever he wants. Why couldn't he save that guy?
I wonder.